She walked into rooms full of Nazi officers, smiled at them, charmed them, danced with them, and the whole time, she was stealing their secrets. Her name was Josephine Baker, and America has almost erased her from history. Josephine Baker was born in St. Louis in 1906, dirt poor, black, in a country that had made very clear she did not matter. By age 8, she was dancing in the streets for coins. By 13, she was scrubbing floors as a maid. America had already decided what her life would be. So she left. She got on a boat to Paris and became the most famous entertainer in the entire world. France loved her in a way America never would. She sold out every theater. She was on every magazine cover. She was a superstar. But when World War II started, she made a choice that changed everything. French intelligence approached her with a proposition: spy for us. Use your celebrity. Get close to the enemy. She didn't flinch. She didn't ask for time to think. She said yes immediately. She said, and this is a real quote, "France made me what I am. I will give her my life." She smuggled classified intelligence written in invisible ink, hidden inside her sheet music. She carried it across heavily guarded borders, in plain sight, tucked between her costumes and her performance notes. If they had found it, she would have been executed on the spot. Her fame was her weapon. Nazi officers recognized her everywhere she went. They wanted to meet her, shake her hand, get her autograph. They waved her through checkpoints that would have stopped anyone else. Her celebrity was the perfect disguise. They never suspected the woman they admired was destroying them. At dinner parties and embassy events across Europe, she charmed Nazi generals and Axis diplomats into revealing troop movements, military plans, names of collaborators. They thought they were impressing a celebrity. They were handing her the keys to their own defeat. The intelligence she gathered, troop positions, Axis strategies, names of enemy agents, made its way directly to Allied commanders. Historians have confirmed her information helped shape the preparation for the invasion of Normandy. One woman, performing in ballrooms, helped change the outcome of the Second World War. When the war ended, France honored her with the Croix de Guerre, their highest military decoration, the Medal of the Resistance, the Legion of Honor, signed personally by Charles de Gaulle. She was celebrated as a war hero, a legend. France called her one of the bravest women of the entire war. Then she came back to America, the country she was born in, and America, the country she had just helped save, turned her away from hotels, restaurants, and venues because of the color of her skin. A war hero, refused service, in her own country, in her military uniform. She came back anyway. She stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial at the March on Washington in 1963, the only woman to speak from the main stage that day, the same stage as Martin Luther King, in her French military uniform, with her medals. She told America exactly what it had done wrong, and she was right. When Martin Luther King was assassinated in 1968, civil rights leaders called Josephine Baker. They asked her to come home, to take his place, to lead the movement. She was their first choice. The woman who spied on the Nazis. They wanted her to lead America's fight for equality. She said no. She told them, "I have 12 children from 12 different countries. If something happens to me, they have no one." She had adopted children from around the world to prove that different races could live as one family. She chose them over history, and history almost forgot her for it. 2 days after her final triumphant performance in Paris, surrounded by rave reviews and flowers, Josephine Baker died in her sleep. She was 68. France gave her a full state military funeral. Cannons fired in her honor. She was the first American woman ever buried in France with full military honors. They taught you about the spies of World War II. They didn't teach you about her. They taught you about the March on Washington. They barely mentioned her name. This is Untold America. Follow now, because the story next week is one that will make you genuinely angry. The good kind of angry.